It's time for all your local high school football scores and highlights. It's Touchdown Friday Night with Kenny Hawkins and Jesse Kroll. Sponsored locally by Champion Chevrolet, Holston Medical Group, and Kubota of Kingsport. It's Touchdown Friday Night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my tag team partner, Jesse Kroll. And tonight we have 8 games on tap. One of the bigger contests, which featured Dobbins Bennett traveling to Oak Ridge tonight, was rescheduled for Saturday. But here to get us started is Jesse with the Me Tractor top tackle of the night.
Like always, Kenny, thank you so much. Our top tackle tonight comes from the Elizabethton Sullivan East Showdown. The Cyclones, Braden Hawley drops the shoulder right here, laying out the wideout. Kenny, we see a lot of violent hits that might be on the borderline of dirty. This is clean, and it's a great hit as well. So just an excellent job by the Cyclones tonight. We'll see them a little bit later on the offensive side, but Braden Hawley gives us your Meade top tackle of the night. Kenny, take it away.
All right, thanks a lot, Jesse. The Science Hill Hilltoppers have waited a whole year to try and get that bad taste out of their mouths, left by the David Crockett Pioneers. Last season, Crockett jumped out to a 34-7 lead before the Toppers knew what hit them. Pioneers would go on to score over 60 points in the win. Tonight, Toppers were seeking to even the score as we take it to Kermit-Tipton Stadium. Crockett won the toss. Notre Dame commitment. Prince Colley, playing at quarterback, took it into the end zone for the first score of the game, give the Pioneers an early 7 lead. Everybody said, uh-oh, here we go again. Second quarter, the Toppers strike back. Jackson Diamond on the play-action rollout would hit Andrew Kennedy at the 7-yard line and right into our living room for the touchdown to tie the game up at 7 apiece. With a minute left in the half, Toppers strike again. This time, Diamond, shine bright like a diamond, finds Amari Red in the corner of the end zone for the score to give the Toppers a 14-7 lead going into the locker room. Opening drive of the second half. Toppers bring out the bowling ball. Austin Mazoff will score from 15 yards out to give the Toppers a 21-7 lead. Pioneers would answer on the next drive. Colley, this time from 3 yards out, will score. That cut the Topper lead down to 21-14, but the Topper air attack just too much tonight. Shine bright like a diamond. This time we'll hit A.J. Martin on the go route from 55 yards out to make it, that's nice. That's a 28-14. Diamond would end up with 4 touchdowns on the night at Science Hill rolled tonight by the final of 35-14.
When you give receivers like ours enough time to make plays, I mean, it's hard to stop them. They beat them almost every route. The line gave me enough time to make plays, and when that happens, it's hard to stop.
They put up 63 points on us, I think, last year, so our defensively, we wanted to hit them hard, make sure we shut down Prince on the run. And offensively, we wanted to set the tone coming out the first drive. Jackson threw well. We got some good runs up front. All in all, it was pretty good.
Happy to get a win right now. We're so young, we need to learn how to win again, and I'm glad we got a win.
So Science Hill goes on to win tonight, picking up their first victory of the year, beating David Crockett 35-14. It was North Green losing the Cosby tonight by the final of 26-12. In Hampton tonight, the Bulldogs hosted Unicoi County. The Dogs scored first. Morgan Lyons takes it right up the middle for the 5-yard touchdown to make it 8-0 Hampton, playing in their first game as well. They added to their lead as the snap goes over the Blue Devil quarterback. Bryson Peterson's head recovered by the Bulldogs in the end zone for the safety to make the score 10-0 Hampton. Devils would then respond with a drive deep in Bulldog territory as Peterson keeps it, gets inside the 5-yard line, but coughs it up. Luckily, Evan Huff was there to grab the loose ball, but on 1st and goal, Peterson throws it into the end zone, but it is picked off by Dylan Trivet. DT picking up an INT. Little man doing it there. From there, Hampton added to their lead. Quarterback Connor Jones calls his own number and runs it up the middle, 35 yards for the touchdown. That made the score 18-0, but the Devils would finally get on the board right before the half. Caleb Palazes takes the handoff of the kickoff, busts up the sideline, cuts back, crosses the field, runs it all the way back for a touchdown to make the score 25-7. Bulldogs at the half. It wasn't enough. This was all Hampton tonight. They rolled over Unicoi County by the final of 32-7, and it was Claiborne beating Union County 41-6. Jesse?
Thanks, Kenny. Now, the Elizabethton Cyclones were home again tonight just a week after dispatching their neighboring rival, Science Hill. Now, the defending Class 4A state champions hosted Sullivan East and looked to run their winning streak to 17 games in a row. Now, that's a streak right there. But Cyclones, they didn't waste any time getting the upper hand. 3 plays in, that's all it took to get the first score. Bryson Rollins lowers his shoulder, cracking that thing open right off the bat, and that was just the beginnings for this dominating night for Rollins and the Clones. The gunslinger zips out to the flats, finding Jake the Snake Roberts, who slithers his way through the defense. He can get down on the football field and look at him at the mat, too. So that'll be another 6 for them. Now, the Clones' offense is one of the deepest in the areas. Another face finds the end zone. This time it's Ladarian Avery. He's going to barrel his way in. And usually Parker Hughes and Rollins are connecting through the air, but check this one out. The pitch to Hughes, and this kid is one of the fastest in the area. He's going to go untouched to the end zone. Another 6 for them. Number 7 with the 6, if you want to see it that way. Now, the Patriots, they might have been down, but they weren't giving up. Chet Bryant does his best Mr. Perfect impression with the suplex there. Now, if you don't know who it is, I think we're talking to a younger generation right there. Kenny knows who Mr. Perfect is, the wrestler. But Sean Witten and his boys, they went back down in this one. Nate Stevens is off to the races. He finds the touchdown as well. And the Clones, they just kept it up in the second. Even when they're on their own 3-yard line, Rollins to Hughes. What an absolute hose on the quarterback. Hughes isn't taking any of it from the defensive back. He's got reservations for 6. He's going to take it to the end zone. It was 35-0 after the first quarter, 55-0 at the half. And the Cyclones, they're not going to lose this one, folks. They're looking strong this year, Kenny. They might be one of the defending state champions, but you know what? I don't like to count my chickens before the egg hatch, but they might be the state champion this year. Now, 58-7, they're going to take that one. Northview Academy is going to follow the Cocke County in this one, so a big win for Cocke County. Now, it's only 3 games down, and we still got 5 to go as we head to Greenville, Rogersville, and Morristown when we come back. But first, here's the Cyclones Marching Band to help take us to break.